Sahaja Yoga meditation was founded by Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi in 1970. With her selfless work and for the powerful results of her spiritual teachings, Sahaja Yoga meditation is now practiced in more than 100 countries free of cost. Sahaja Yoga is a Sanskrit language where Saha means with, Ja means born, and Yoga means connection. Born within every human being is the subtle system, which exists to connect with the all-pervading divine power surrounding everywhere, which does all the living work. It organizes, it thinks, and above all, it loves everyone. One must know that our Creator is the greatest organizer. The subtle system is also called as the tree of life in many spiritual traditions. The subtle system consists of 7 chakras or energy centers, 3 nadis or energy channels, and Kundalini, a living energy. In Sanskrit language, chakra literally means wheel, as it rotates in clockwise direction, and nadi means channels through which Kundalini can rise from the base of the spine to the head. When the Kundalini is awakened, it rises spontaneously through the spinal column, passes through each of the chakras, and emits from the fontanelle bone area on top of the head. When this energy passes through the brain, we spontaneously achieve mental silence and a higher state of awareness. This process is referred to as self-realization. Each chakra and nadi has its own position within the body, which can be felt after getting self-realization. Let's understand more about our subtle system, that is Kundalini, chakras, nadis, and their qualities. Within every human being, there is a motherly and soothing spiritual energy called as Kundalini, lying dormant at the base of the spine in the triangular sacrum bone in 3.5 coils. The Greeks were aware that the bone they called hieron osteon, which means sacred bone or sacrum, carried within it a sacred energy which led to the spirit. Kundalini looks like fire, and she has the quality of fire within her. The quality of fire that exists in the Kundalini burns off whatever that is bad, stagnating, and that is polluting the subtle system. After burning off impure things, it cools down the subtle system. Once this extraordinary energy is awakened by a realized being, it rises up along the spine inside the spinal cord and passes through all 6 chakras in our subtle system before opening the Sahasrara chakra, the last center on top of our head. This is how one achieves yoga, or union, with the source of all. This 4-petaled center, as called as the Muladhara chakra, is situated below the triangular sacrum bone in which resides the Kundalini, and its main aspect is the innocence. Innocence is the quality by which we experience pure, childlike joy, without the limitations of prejudice or conditionings. Though the Kundalini has to rise through 6 chakras, Muladhara protects the purity and chastity of the Kundalini at the time of awakening. This 10-petaled center, called as the Nabhi chakra, is situated behind the navel region. This chakra is the one that gives us the sense of generosity, complete satisfaction, and contentment. When enlightened, this chakra gives us our spiritual ascent, righteousness, and inner sense of morality, and complete balance at all levels in our life. The six-petaled center, called as the Swadhisthana chakra, is situated in the abdomen. This is the chakra of creativity, pure attention, and pure knowledge. It is the one which connects us to the inner source of inspiration and enables us to experience the beauty around us. Surrounding the Swadhisthana chakra and the Nabhi chakra is the void, which stands for the principle of mastery within us. This is the center of the 10 primordial masters. Swadhisthana chakra moves around the void area to give sustenance to the void. Following false gurus who are more interested in power tricks or your money can damage very much the void area. Thus, as Sri Mataji says, in Sahaja Yoga, you become your own guru, your own spiritual guide, since you can feel on your fingertips all your subtle problems and have the power to cure them using your own Kundalini. This 12-petaled center, called as the Anahat chakra, is placed behind the sternum bone in the spinal cord. This chakra is the place where resides our spirit, our true self, which is eternally pure and unaffected by anything. When enlightened, this chakra gives us the sense of responsibility and pure behavior towards others, and also gives us complete security and confidence. The 16-petaled center, called as the Vishuddhi chakra, is placed in the neck region of the spinal cord. This is the chakra of diplomacy, of pure relationships with others, and of playful detachment. It removes our guilt feelings and gives us a kind and compassionate voice. This chakra gives us connection to the whole, enabling us to feel our oneness and the fact that we are all part and parcel of the whole. This two-petaled center, called as the Agya chakra, is placed where the two optic nerves cross each other in the brain, optic chiasma. When enlightened, the person immediately becomes thoughtless and forgiving, which is the essence of this chakra. Forgiveness is the power to let go of anger, hatred, and resentment, and to discover in humility the nobility and generosity of the spirit. It is the one that dissolves all our ego, conditionings, habits, false ideas of racialism, and all our misidentifications. Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi opened the Sahasrara chakra on 5th May 1970. This 1,000-petaled center, called as the Sahasrara chakra, is the most important center situated in the brain or the limbic area. Actually, there are thousands of nerves, and if you take a transverse section of the brain, you can see all these nerves beautifully arranged in a petal-like structure to form a lotus of 1,000 petals. This chakra integrates all the chakras with their respective qualities. When Kundalini rises and pierces the Sahasrara chakra, it awakens all the nerves, and we say that the person is an enlightened soul. Kundalini further pierces the fontanelle bone area and opens a gateway into the cosmos, and we experience this as a cool breeze on top of the head, hands, and feet. This stage is known as self-realization, that is union or connection of our inner self with the all-pervading power of divine. Essence of our life is to achieve this stage as described in all religions. Now let's understand the three nadis or channels of energy. The left channel, called as Ida Nadi, also called as the moon channel, begins at the Muladhara chakra and crosses the Agya chakra into the superego in the right side of the brain. This channel corresponds to our past, emotions, and desires. The greatest quality of the left side is joy, which is the nature of the spirit. The right channel, called as Pingala Nadi, also called as the sun channel, begins at the Swadhisthana chakra, crossing at the Agya chakra into the balloon of ego. This channel corresponds to our physical and mental activity and is the conduit for our energy of action. The central channel, called as Sushumna Nadi, begins at the Muladhara chakra and passes up into the Sahasrara chakra. This is the channel of our ascent and spiritual growth. It is the conduit which sustains our evolution and guides us, consciously or unconsciously, towards higher levels of awareness, culminating in the Sahasrara, our uppermost chakra.
As I've told you, it cannot be forced. I respect your freedom. Respect your freedom. It's your free will. If you want to have your realization, only you can have, otherwise you cannot. It cannot be forced on you. So those who do not want should leave the hall to be civil to other people. Otherwise you are welcome. There are two conditions in Sahaja Yoga, at least when you are getting your realization. First is to forget your past, to forgive yourself. You should be pleasantly placed towards yourself. Pleasantly placed towards yourself. And second one is that you have to forgive everyone. As I told you yesterday, whether you forgive or don't forgive, you don't do anything. Actually, if you don't forgive, then you play into wrong hands. So just neglect it completely. Don't worry about it. And in general, you should say, I forgive everyone. Just say, in general, I forgive everyone. That's all. Not to count how many people you have to forgive, not to know about everyone, what they have said to you, but just forgive in general. That's all. So the first one is to forget your past. That means not to feel guilty at all. You are not to feel guilty. After all, you are a human being, and human beings can only commit mistakes. You are not gods. So what does it matter? There's nothing to bother you on that point. Should not. So please forgive yourself and forgive others. That's very important. These are the two simple conditions. But mentally, you should accept them. Now, we have to put both our feet little away from each other because there are two powers within us, left and right. And we use our left hand symbolically to suggest that we want our self-realization, and this is the power of desire, not of pure desire, but desire. And we use our right hand, which is the power of action, to nourish our centers. On the left hand side, we'll be nourishing our left hand centers only. Now, please put your left hand towards me. And right hand on your heart. Now, close your eyes. Please don't open them till I tell you. Here you have to ask me a question, a very important question. You can call me Mother or you can call me Shri Mataji, whatever you like. Very important question. Ask a question 3 times in your heart, not loudly, please. Mother, am I the spirit? Mother, am I the spirit? Ask this question 3 times. If you are the spirit, you are your own guide. You are your own master. So now please bring down your hand, right hand, in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side, press it hard. And here ask another question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Ask this question 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, as I told you, I respect your freedom. And you have a free will. I cannot force pure knowledge on you. It cannot be. You have to ask for it. So now take your right hand in the lower portion of your abdomen on the left hand side and ask me, Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. As soon as you ask this question, the Kundalini starts moving upward. So now we have to nourish the upper centers to make its movement, her movement, faster. So, please raise your right hand in the upper portion of your abdomen on the left hand side. Press it hard. And here you say with full confidence. With full confidence you say, Mother, I am my own master. Please say it 10 times. Mother, I am my own master. These things remove your conditionings from wrong teachings. Now you raise your hand to the most important question. That is, you are not your body, you are not your intelligence, you are not your emotions, you are not your conditionings, your ego, your thoughts, but you are pure spirit. So raise your right hand on to your heart and say with full confidence 12 times. Full confidence, please. Mother, I am the spirit. Just say that. Mother, I am the spirit. Please say 12 times. Now, raise your right hand to another very important area within us, where by feeling guilty all the time, we have harmed a very important center. I have to tell you that the divine power is the ocean of knowledge and love. It is the ocean of bliss and joy. But above all, it is the ocean of forgiveness. And whatever mistakes or wrongs you have done are dissolved by the power of forgiveness. So raise your right hand into the corner of your neck and your shoulder and turn your head to your right. Here you have to say with full confidence 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty at all. Again you say, Mother, I am not guilty at all. 16 times. I have already told you, whether you forgive others or not, you are not doing anything, it is a myth. But if you don't forgive others, then you fall into the wrong hands and torture yourself for nothing. So now, please raise your right hand onto your forehead across, press it hard on both the sides, and put down your head as far as possible, resting on your hand and press it on both the sides. This is the center where you have to forgive. Forgive others. Forgive others. Just say, Mother, I forgive everyone, without thinking about them or thinking about what they have done to you. Just say, in general, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, how many times is not the point, from your heart. You must say it properly. Yesterday so many didn't say, and I have to work very hard on them. So please say it. Please say it from your heart. Once for all, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, take back your hand on the back side of your head, on the optic lobe, and now raise it higher and let it rest on your hand. Here you have to say, for your own satisfaction, not feeling guilty, not counting your mistakes. O divine power, if I have done any mistakes, please forgive me. Say it from your heart. Now, stretch your palm, keeping your left hand towards me. This is the most important center, both the feet apart from each other. Keep yourself straight and put your right hand, the center of your palm, on top of the fontanelle bone area, the soft bone which you had in your childhood, and press it. Now bend your head as much as you can. Press back your fingers, press back your thumb. So there's a pressure on your scalp, nicely pressurized. Now move it. Move it slowly 7 times. Here again, I'm sorry, I cannot disrespect your freedom and free will. You have to ask for your self-realization. It cannot be forced on you. So 7 times, please say, 7 times, Mother, please give me my self-realization. Please say it 7 times. Now, please take down your both the hands and open your eyes slowly, very slowly. Now watch me without thinking. You can do it. Now, put up your right hand like this and bend your head and see for yourself if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. Bend your head. It is above your head. not on. So little away from the head. You try to feel if there's a cool breeze coming out of your head. You can take your hand little further. Some people have it quite away from the head. So see for yourself there's a cool breeze coming in. Now, put the left hand towards me and put down your head. Now see for yourself again with the right hand. If there's a cool breeze coming out of your head, some people will get heat coming out, doesn't matter. It will later on be followed by a cool breeze also. To see yourself if there is a cool breeze coming. Bend your head properly, that's important. Now, again put your right hand towards me and bend your head. Now don't doubt, the breeze is coming from inside and not from the air conditioner. So see for yourself. Again, this is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost. This is Kundalini, is the Holy Ghost. Now see. Now, raise your both the hands towards the sky. Push back your head. And here you ask a question. Mother, is this the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost? Mother, is this the all-pervading power of divine love? Mother, is this the Parama Chaitanya? Ask any one of these. Question 3 times. Push back your head fully and ask this question. Separate your hands, don't put them together. Separate your hands. May God bless you. Bring down your hands, please. You can watch me without thinking. See. Now those who have felt the cool breeze or even a hot breeze out of their heads or on their fingertips, please raise both your hands. The whole of Sydney is drowned into the ocean of joy. May God bless you. So the Kundalini has sprouted. Kundalini has come out. You are connected with that, but you have to establish yourself. Otherwise it would be like the marshy land where Christ has described some seeds fell down, they sprouted and were destroyed.